Would you just like doing hit it in front of the back? Was it doggy style? What did it happen? What was the sequence of events?
We were just rolling around the bed. We were rolling around.
Like jujitsu? Like what?
Yeah, so somehow we're rolling around and we end up basically I insert accidentally, like, or something, like, just like
accidentally.
Like we're all like rolling around, like 3 of us.
Naked.
Like, yeah, naked basically.
You go oops.
Dude, sometimes like oops, and then it happens, like now we have to do a threesome. Like it's just you know?
Is yours pointing at you better? This directional?
Maybe. Distance right here is good.
It wasn't good for me, like when I was like this. It was.
There you go. Like I wasn't this close. I was like right, maybe a fist and a half, a fist. There we go, yeah, 2 fists.
Do not do that with your hands on camera.
Jimmy, I'm having audio difficulties.
Are you?
Audio technicalities.
Help her out.
Is it loose?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god!
How did that slip?
That camera got it. You knocked me over. What happened to my butters? Oh, can you move my back? Jimmy, you should also not yell so much.
It is.
In the crossroads.
We shouldn't yell because we're recording early in the morning.
My own home.
We're early birds, so we.
And I'm trying.
It's so early that the lights haven't gone. The sun hasn't came back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god, what happened over there?
Karaoke time. Go.
Karaoke time.
I sing so badly that you two were talking over me.
That were like
pretend
this.
like you were just like, let's let him just.
Let him belch it out.
Let him be a person that's alone. Because if you sing like that in front of other people, you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. That's the vibe.
No. So Davey took it. Nah, you'll have a lot of singer friends in your life, I think. Well, do you consider me a singer?
If you give me a 10-second sample right now, I could tell the answer after that.
And I will always love you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would I consider you a singer? I wish you didn't ask me that question.
Really?
I think you can. I think you can sing.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Like different sounds are coming out of your mouth. You know.
You like the sounds that are coming out of my mouth, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Yeah. Like you have a sense that you're going up, down, and it's not. You're not like.
I gotta take some classes. I want to take some classes, maybe. Maybe my new goal, maybe. Totally missed. He was trying to eat a jelly bean. You fucking missed. Catch him. Oh. So Karina just gave us a bunch of jelly beans.
I got it. She gave me a blue, the one that I dropped. Okay.
She placed them right in the middle of the table.
What I want to say is welcome back to the Primal Primos.
Welcome back.
We have Armando Corral
Junior in the house.
In the studio.
Hey.
Well, I think, and I have to say, your hair's looking a lot better than it was last week.
How did it look last week?
I'll just say today looks sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's like
there's some style to it.
Yeah, if I showered the night before, like throughout the day, it starts to get better and better. I have to shower the night of, or I guess the night, and then throughout the day, the next day, it'll get a little bit better towards the night.
We also have K-Rod in the building.
What's up?
Wearing orange.
Did you think about orange against the green background? Was that a conscious decision?
Yes, because I wanted to match your Stay True shirts.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dang, I was gonna bring it up later.
She's really good at that.
What we got now? We gotta talk about Stay True.
Now we have to talk about. Now you can't do it when you wanted to talk about it.
Damn. Well, look at this. You looking good.
You think I'm looking good?
This whole setup, you looking good. This is looking good. I don't know if y'all know this, but we got new shit. We upgrading.
I also wanted to say, tell the audience how long would it take for them to notice something was different. But now that you mentioned the set looks different, we also have to talk about that now.
Now we gotta talk about
everything.
everything.
You fucked up my plans. You fucked up my plans.
Everybody fucked up each other's plans. I'm gonna fuck up
you.
each other. Everybody's plan now. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We're all going down that boat. But no, we got Stay True. Check them out. It's a San Francisco based, I guess, company. What do you say? Like it's
the homie.
It's the homie.
Yeah.
So you can check them out. Stay True. We'll put a link in there. So you guys can check out the merch. We're blessed to get some of this nice stuff. It feels nice. It feels like it's not even there. I feel like I'm just free, you know? I feel like I'm a bird just out there, you know? I feel like, you know, if you want also touch yourself a little bit, you can touch yourself a little bit and it feels nice.
I can't see your nipple, dude.
You can see it's a nice fitted shirt. It's for like if you want to flex a little bit, I think. Because you look good in it too. You look a little like 2% more buff.
Yeah.
I don't know if the
2%.
Yeah. Hey, that's
I
more.
think I just got 2% more buff.
Is that fat? Is that pretty hot and thick? Is it? Is it that?
I'm getting mixed emotions right now. I get mixed emotions when someone calls me thick because no one's ever called me thick in my life. But thick with a C means sexy, but it also means, oh boy, you're not the weight you used to be.
But I think it's a look though, thick. Or is it still a look like the dad body? The dad bod?
You're really roasting me right now.
No, I'm just saying no. I'm actually trying to think because like it was a trend like not that long ago, right? The dad bod, but is it still
It's hard for me to not feel insecure right now.
No, you're fine. You're
Jeremy
fine.
with the dad bod.
No, you're looking good. Have you been working out? No, a little
Clearly
bit.
you don't think so.
I said 2% buff, so there we go.
Because of the shirt.
Oh, because of the shirt.
Right.
Stay true. If you want to look 2% more buff, get these shirts. Get them while they're hot.
This.com.
Let's do it again so we get that like.
At this.com.
There we go. And then.
At this.com. Know something's not wrong with your computer. We fuck with you. So we want to do this new thing where we tell K-Rod, because she is an artist, follow her at this.com to challenge her to draw something new every episode. And today, it's going to be... Did we already decide what it was going to be?
Not really.
We didn't decide what it was going to be. She said she wanted to draw us. So
Draw as well, please.
We should pick a theme, though.
But you have to pick a theme.
I said me. The first thing I could think of is me and you in the SpongeBob universe. Are you okay with that?
Oh,
SpongeBob or Pokemon?
Go. You pick. What's your
SpongeBob
first
or
pick?
Pokemon?
I'm like thinking like we're gonna be looking like animals in general, so they both work.
SpongeBob. Let's go.
SpongeBob, I think might work.
Okay.
SpongeBob. Okay.
SpongeBob world.
All right.
Who would be Patrick? Who would be SpongeBob? If you were
Or
to
you
like,
can be your own character.
would you be SpongeBob and I'll be Patrick, or would we? It's hilarious. Actually, thinking about it, look. I didn't even think about it.
The wires on the table right now.
No.
I think you have to draw me as SpongeBob. But
And
the
then
thing is,
Patrick
you're
of-
the goofier one. I'm like,
Well, the thing is, I wasn't gonna draw either of you. SpongeBob.
that's fine.
She's like,
We'll
fuck
see.
that idea. I was gonna draw my own shit.
So if you want to see the results of this drawing, finish the episode, or if you're a fucking jackass, skipped and at least get to that part,
This
right?
time bar.
Yeah. So,
I'm over here like this.
This time bar.
I fucking love our mics, by the way. They're,
Dude, like they look sexy to set up. Brought to you by Samsung, not really, but it's nice. We got the Behringer interface.
How much of this episode is just flexing?
It's just flexing our
just
shit.
flexing, right?
Well, we still don't even know our shit. We don't even know how to. It took us a while to set it up. Not
Flexing
gonna lie.
our 2%, a little bit buffer energy, right?
Dude, I think it is. I think it's a shirt. I think it's just the energy that we're bringing from this shirt. Like, it's just that flexing energy when you have this shirt.
Let's move into a segment. We want to start doing more segments just so we can contain our ADHD energy, mostly mine. And so with this next segment, it's called I came up with it, so I should remember it. Are you high or are you dreaming?
Or were you high?
Were you high or were you dreaming? So at the end of our story, you and the listener, between the two of us, will guess. Were we high or were we dreaming? Okay, who wants to go first?
You can go first.
You want me to go first? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and you can either... I think it'd be fun to do... you can pretend to be me, like maybe. And you're like,
I'll be the one
sleeping.
in the sleep? Okay.
Yeah, as I'm telling the story. Okay.
Alright, so what?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how do you sleep? I'm trying to think, how would Jeremy sleep?
You know what? I accidentally just gave it away. But,
Did you really? Did you? No. Alright, well, they won't know. Maybe I didn't know. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to tell a story. It's very dark. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but it's far, far away. There is a gigantic monster creature the size of Godzilla walking very slowly and chasing my back. I am a child and I'm carrying this vest. Is that what it's called? The chest. Treasure chest.
Or you're carrying that?
I'm carrying the and it's chained to my wrist. Remember, you're supposed to be sleeping.
I was like trying to picture it visually too. I'm like
tucked in bed.
I'm tucked in bed.
Yes. You are tucked in bed, right?
Like that.
And no matter how much I struggle, I can only pace myself for as fast as how heavy the fucking treasure chest is. And I'm just getting pulled deeper and deeper into the floor as the monster is getting closer and closer. And the light seems farther and farther away. And then I wake up. Was that a dream or was I high?
It just sounds like a dream. It sounds like
I said, I did give it away. We're still working this segment out. But this...
Bro, it's for sure. It has too many dream qualities, right?
Yeah.
Because then you won't... Even when you're high, you're not going to be thinking of Godzilla. Well, you kind of think of Godzilla, but you're not going to be thinking he's right fucking behind you. You're not going to... And a treasure chest. That's another thing that gave it away, maybe, because who has ever seen a treasure chest? Besides Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, like...
Yeah, we might not have to... We might never do this segment again. But this was a reoccurring dream that I had.
So Godzilla behind you in the treasure chest?
No, I did not say it was Godzilla. I said it was a monster the size of Godzilla.
Oh, the monster. Okay, so...
So...
What does it symbolize?
Well, I was running away from something that I couldn't run away from. And I was chained down by something that was really heavy. So, but there was the illusion of hope was that there was light, but I never ever reached the end of the tunnel. It's been a while since I had the dream, but I'd say I've had it plenty of times in my childhood. And I can't say what it means.
Not recently though.
Not recently. More recently, I had it's more like my teeth falling out. You know.
That's something I hear about that teeth falling down.
Yeah, I get a lot of those.
Is that more like an appearance kind of thing, like insecurities of appearance, having like a certain? I saw something I would always search up, like, oh, what does it mean? Like, there's a wedding in the dream, or like there's a newborn. Apparently, that if there's like a wedding, there's a death coming by. If there's a newborn, there's a wedding, and that's gonna happen in real life.
Interesting.
But I don't know about your dream. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Which one, the first or the second?
The very first one.
The first one.
About, yeah.
If you could, how would you?
What I would depict if it's a thing chasing you, but you see the end of the light. That's the end of the tunnel, right? You see this light, right? But that's when you were younger. I'm trying to figure out like.
The thing is, I never got tired though, but it felt like something that I could avoid getting killed, but it was torture in the sense that I could never get rid of it.
Well, it's interesting because you had it in your wrist, right?
It was like this, and it was chained. Like I couldn't let go of it.
it's like money is driving you maybe, but you're like you gotta let the money go so then you could run away from this monster, right?
Money is driving me as a child. I
Maybe.
don't.
Or something was driving you,
Mhm.
and that to you was your treasure, right? But you had to let that treasure maybe go, so then you could run away from this fucker, maybe, because that's the only way, right?
I think it had less to do with the
weight.
Yeah, it had more to do with the weight of it than the treasure aspect of the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that something was holding me down,
Mm-hmm.
and
Something hold you down, yeah.
yeah,
It could have been anything, but it was but there's something there with treasure chest. Or were you watching a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean that time?
East we went for 40 days. On our feet, 3 men too brave. West we went for 40 more, till we could not go no more. We found ourselves aboard a ship. A ship so sturdy it would not sink. So Captain Jeremy took the stern, with zero aim and no concern.
Right, because your dad's gonna find out. So Rio's like waiting for the ride to go back.
Why do they want my daddy to find out? I got a low rider.
At one point we went to... I remember we went to...
Go ahead.
Another world, another sea. Jeremy Ow was on his knees.
okay. The segment is called "Were You High
Were you high?
or Were You Dreaming?"
I'll be you.
Okay. You know, I was went to a museum, you know, and there was a lot of art pieces around, and many of them seemed, you know, they seemed reasonable to be at an art museum, right? And walk around a little bit. I see a couple of my friends, say what's up to them, and then I see another friend, but they're actually an art piece themselves. They are actually a statue. They're a statue, and I go up to that statue. I know this person. This person was an old friend, and I go up to them, and my horny self wants to kind of just do some crazy shit. Wants to, you know, get naked and just, like, Lord Jesus, and wants to just thrust the shit out of this statue. Oh my God! Is that a dream or was I high? I don't want to get too much into it, so I don't give it away. I want to thrust the statue. But she was a statue, this person. Was I dream or was I dreaming or was I high? Oh my Jesus! Oh, you were thrusting there.
I do know the story, but
do know the story?
you wanna guess the answer, Karina?
You haven't thrust the statue yet, so.
What do you think?
But I also have a feeling it's a dream.
Well, there's
Is that
friends
your final
around.
answer?
I think so. Dream.
Yeah, you're correct.
It's a dream.
I didn't want to go further into it, but I did actually perform some thrusting, and crazy shit actually did happen in that dream.
Oh my God.
Where I was, you know, doing the statue. And
But I think you forget a key detail.
Oh, she was. Well, I remember now that she was hanging on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
She was like she was a statue, but she was hanging on the wall like an art piece. I think I took her down, and I did whatever I had to do because.
You're forgetting another key detail, unless you don't want to share it. Who is this person?
Oh, like oh yeah, that like it was actually it was a friend's girlfriend at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just so weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? It was a friend's girlfriend. But I didn't really like think of anything at that moment of her. I was just like, just a friend's girlfriend.
Did you
But
ever
it
get
came in my
flirty or pursue this woman?
No, really, it was never No, never. I seen her in the hallways. I was at school, right? And I remember seeing her a couple times. Like, oh, she's a cute girl, but I never really thought
Did
of
you
like.
smell her hair as she passed by?
No, I can't remember her smell.
Did you get an extra as she passed by?
I got extra look. That's about it. I was like,
So clearly
that's
she
about
was
it.
an attractive female
Yeah.
that happened to be your friend's girlfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You did not pursue her, but you did in your dream.
In my dreams. Mm-hmm.
But in your dream, she wasn't her. She was a statue.
was
It
a
wasn't
statue.
her, was it?
It was kind of her. It's just weird. I saw her face. I think I saw her walking the museum, and then somehow, you know, how in dreams it switches from one thing to another. She was just a person, and I don't know where she turned into a statue. And then I saw the statue, picked it up, and just did what I had to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think my intention was like to like, you know, do her. It was just more like she was in the way because I was trying to look at artwork, and she was just happened to be there. So she turned into a statue too. Maybe I'm
She
not sure.
turned
She was
into-
in the way.
I was looking at I was looking at art.
You're in the way. Let me fuck you real quick.
Basically, damn.
That's the real meaning of fuck out of here.
Fuck. Oh, hey, that could work. Damn. But that can't be a.
Well, my interpretation was that if this was a physical representation of her, which this is how I remember you telling the story initially, the statue was a physical representation of her, which wasn't her, but it felt like a real person. That's how I remember you telling me the
It
story.
felt like a real person for sure.
Right.
It was just. I don't know. It happened so fast that I couldn't even process it. When I woke up, I'm like, "What the hell just happened?" Doesn't even seem real.
Aside from the bust in my pants.
Yeah, aside from that, I'm like, that happened for sure. No, it didn't happen. I mean, I actually do not remember actually. But yes, it did seem weird. It just seemed weird because she never really crossed my mind until that moment, you know. But I mean, reoccurring dreams. We're talking about. I've actually had some reoccurring dreams. I don't know. Should I say them? I don't know.
You should say it, but I just want to go back into it that I thought it was an interesting that the past dream. It was interesting that you both objectified her in the fact that you turned her into an object.
An object, right?
In your dream, but at
But
the
she was an art
same
piece.
time, she wasn't her. You separated her body from her into actual different entities, so that you weren't actually fucking your friend's girlfriend. You see, you were just like you like how she looked, and you separated her, created an art piece out of her, and fuck something that
mold.
wasn't her.
Like it was a mold,
You know
right?
what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's yeah.
You're like, how can I fuck her while still respecting my friendship?
It was
Turn
almost
her
like a
into
replica.
an art statue. Yeah.
Was it like a replica? Like it basically made like a mold out of her in a way. That's my mind. It made a mold. It made a shape in the statue, right? And that was like, can I do that? So that was my like permission. Like I was asking for permission, basically. Can I make a mold of that? And can I do it? Is that possible?
Yeah. Your psyche was trying to find a way to fuck her without fucking her, and that was your answer. And I thought that was pretty creative.
Damn. I wonder what she thinks if I were to ever tell her this story. I want to tell her one day for sure. Just to like.
You do want to tell her one day.
Yeah. Well, I
she's-
don't really have.
They're no longer dating.
No,
and
they're
so-
no longer dating anymore. It was yeah. So I think you should be fine now. I think.
Now it's okay to tell her.
I think that was the best time to tell her.
Okay.
If you're driving in your car and you've liked what you heard so far, like and subscribe. Ooh.
Can we try to do a blend? I don't know how they do it in the singing world, but like blending voices. All right. So
right.
how are you gonna say it?
Threesome.
And then I have to. All right, try it.
Threesome.
So was
Amen.
it with your girlfriend or not with your girlfriend?
It was with her, and then it's always just someone like just. I feel like it's random. It's not like I've never known this person. It's just like some molded person, right? This person that is just
On the
made up.
street?
No, not even on the street. I've never seen them. It's so weird, right? I can make up this new like another entity. So I've been making these molds. I can make these molds. Of people.
So how does this start?
I don't even.
How did these dreams start?
We're usually at a party. Usually at a party, and then eventually we're. Oh wait, I had a dream where. Well, I had a dream that was kind of recent where we're at the party. She went somewhere else. I was, getting horny, and I kept seeing rooms. People were in rooms fist fucking, and they had left the doors open. Because everybody saw, everybody could see. Oh, at least for I could see, because I was just passing by them, and there would just be people fucking, and they would look.
Did that turn you on?
Then whenever I turned to them, they looked back. They stopped fucking, and they looked back.
They stopped fucking.
They stopped fucking, and they looked back
to eye you.
Yeah, and then I walked away, and I could hear them fucking back. They started fucking again, and then I went to the
loud
next room.
fucking.
You can just hear like the noise. You don't hear like moaning more, but more like that. And yeah, clapping, a little bit of the squeaking of the bed, right? Then I would go to the next room, and then the same. I'll look at them for a second, and they stop, and then they look, and I'm like,
that's funny. Like just everyone's going, and you pass by, and it just,
and they stop,
and then you leave, and it starts back up.
It starts back up again, basically. And I was trying to find her. I was trying to find my girl. And I was like, "Where the hell are you? Like, let's get something going." Because I was just horny. I think it was just like a horny thought. I think maybe I don't know. Do you ever get a threesome dreams? You probably have had one, right? Or no?
A threesome dream?
Yeah. Come on, you have something crazy like that.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't think I've had I don't have a lot of sex dreams, to be honest.
No,
not a lot of them. Surprisingly,
I think
I let it all out in like when I'm alive.
In the real world.
I'm in the real world, you know what I'm saying?
And I quit my dreams.
Yeah.
I take it out like that.
Interesting.
No, you know.
Well, I do sometimes have sexual dreams, but I don't think I've had a threesome yet. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. But do you remember? Did you enjoy? Clearly you did. What went down in this threesome dream?
They were just like back and forth. I would switch around. It was just switching around basically. There was nothing too crazy. It was just like different people molded. It was like it was maybe like 2 or 3 times.
But what would you just like doing? Hit it in front of the back? Was it doggy style? What did it happen? What was the sequence of events?
We were just rolling around in the bed. We were just rolling around.
Like jujitsu? Like what?
Yeah. So somehow we're rolling around and we end up basically in like. I insert accidentally, like, or something, like, just like,
accidentally?
Like, we're all, like, rolling around, like, 3 of us.
Naked.
Like, yeah, naked, basically.
You got, oops.
Then there's sometimes, like, oops, and then it happens, like, now we have to do a threesome. Like, it's just, you know?
If only that's how it went down, right?
That's such a, like, movie kind of scene. It's like, out of nowhere, you start taking the clothes off.
Oh, my God.
He slips in there. You go ah! And
then the next scene is you're in court for a rape case, you know.
Oh no!
In court.
Jesus. In court. No, but I don't know. It just happens like that. It just ends up like we're naked somehow, or we have clothes and eventually we just slip out of it. We're like we mold into one. It's basically
really interesting.
Yeah, we're like Play-Doh.
That's never happened ever in your life, does it?
I don't know. I never.
I feel like if you roll down a hill long enough, maybe your shirt comes off. You know what I'm saying? Like a really, really tall, long hill. You know, you just.
But it does take a lot of work to take out.
It does take a lot of.
To take off your clothes like that.
Yeah, it do.
You can't just be.
It could happen though. It could happen. But I will say at the end of it, you're gonna be covered in rashes and not in the mood to fuck.
Or maybe even more, because some people like that kink where they like to be scratched and have a little rash, mosquito bite.
Yeah, but I don't. Even those people, I don't think that would scratch themselves beforehand, and they go, "All right, let's irritate my
my skin a little bit." I love that shit.
We need to go on break.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh,
I didn't want to interrupt. Sorry.
Oh.
Break.
Break time, everybody break time. Get some water. And if you did decide to go to the kitchen and get some water, you didn't hear the rest of this, which is fine, which is really fine by me.
I did want to talk about a recent event. I went to LA.
Yeah.
Recently, and I want to bring it up that we want to move out there, and I'm like, fuck, I want to go out there right now.
I just want to say I'm I'm a little bit tired, low energy, so I'm gonna let you speak. But I'm gonna be a great listener.
All right, be a great listener.
For once. I'm gonna
For
be
once.
a great listener.
For once. I went to LA recently with my girlfriend, and I want to stay there forever now. I'm like, fuck. Like, she went out there because, you know, she's going to be sad that we're going to be separated for a little bit. So she was like, do you like it? She asked me, that was one of the first questions, I think, when we got to LA and we were walking around a little bit. She's like, do you like it? Do you love this? Like, she was like, do you love this?
These 3 blocks we've been walking.
Yeah.
by?
And I'm like, I'm over here like, yeah, why not? She's like, and she's like, you can see her face like, really? You like? And I'm like, yeah, why not? I like it. Like,
I would just imagine your girlfriend, like, the night before, Googling all of the 1-star places to take you to make you hate LA.
That's hilarious. Imagine.
Because, yeah, so just to let them know, we're heading out
we're trying to head
sometime
out.
soon,
Yeah.
and she's most likely not moving in with us.
No, I mean, she's just, but she's just sad, like, the notion of me is leaving somewhere, right? So, and this place is LA, so we went there recently, and she was like, you love it? You love it? I'm like, yeah, fucking look at these palm trees. And she's like, we have palm trees over there. I'm like, but these are skinny. And she's like, when I said skinny.
She got offended for the palm trees?
Yeah. She was just trying to find a moment where she was like, makes me feel bad about the LA.
with a C or with a K?
I'm like, they are different though. The ones out here in SF, they're thick. I think they are thick for sure. They're stubby.
Okay, compare the two. Describe to me why the ones in LA are better.
Just like how they move with the the hot wind. They're like, and I like how they just arch a little bit. They're long, dangly, and they haven't stacked. They all kind of like line up. They all line up with each other on the street, and they just look nice too. It's hot weather, palm trees. I'm thinking the beach. I'm thinking margaritas. And a lot of people were filming too. I noticed. It's a filmy kind of city, of course. Now I can see it. Now I can see like it's very different. Like people, I don't know if you know how people are saying, oh, there's like fake people, this and that. I couldn't tell if like there was this fake energy. Like you could tell like people were just doing it for like the cameras, some of the stuff, or it was just like people were just getting in groups and trying to do a project. So that was interesting to see for sure. So now I'm like thinking just like, okay, where can we live? Should we live in like East LA? Should we live in Echo Park? I don't know. I think Karina mentioned a couple places. I don't know what it was. Did you mention Echo Park or no? Which one did you mention?
West Hollywood.
We stayed in West Hollywood. It actually was nice. West Hollywood. So it's a cool place for sure. So I think we should. West Hollywood could stay there. Echo Park. There's a lot more younger people, and they have stores where they have like up and coming like little things where they what's it called, startup companies or whatever like that. So I think that's a good place to start at if you guys want to look at places there. But LA is the place.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
You had a nice touristy time there.
Touristy time. We were on birds a lot of time. And you know how you've been on birds for sure. Well, the scooter.
I take those scooters to work now.
Scooters to work.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I'm glad you liked. I'm glad you liked it. I mean, as far as like you looking forward, is that the last jelly bean there?
No, there's one more. There's a blue one for you.
I said, is that the last jelly bean there?
Yeah.
You answered the same question differently. Yeah, that's cool. Is there anything distinctly different other than the palm trees that you notice there from here? Maybe even you can answer this as much as you want. Maybe. I mean, first and foremost, how's the corona situation there?
The corona situation.
Yeah.
I was surprised because there were actually people like just wearing masks and they were following the protocols because they said it was really bad, and I heard stuff like the people didn't care about it. But no, it seemed like people actually did care about it. I didn't really see anybody without a mask. So actually it looked almost like an SF. I think they took it serious after that big hit. So I think I'm doing fine now. Hopefully I'm fine. Shit, I came from there, so.
But you went to a bar, right?
I went to a bar. Yeah.
What kind of bar was it?
It was just a regular kind of like, it was a theme. Well, I went to a couple of bars. I went to one bar that was the themed bar. It was like a Star Wars kind of thing. They had like these neon lights and they had drinks.
Remember the name of the place?
Something Melanie, something Scum and Melanie, I think. If y'all know L.A. area, West Hollywood. And it was pretty cool because it was like had themed drinks like Harley Quinn, fucking the Batman, shit like that, and pretty good, pretty expensive though. I'm pretty sure it's expensive as SF, but I think it's yeah. I mean the bars is alright too. Like it wasn't too much about the bars. I actually liked walking around and noticing that a lot of people. There's a lot of studios around. Like there's like filming studios, and I'm like, oh shit, I want to get into that. That's the thing. That's the thing that kind of hooked me into it too. Because I kind of went on a walk and I saw this big old studio. It was like a Paramount. I think it was a Paramount Studios.
Were you curious to see what was inside? Is what you mean?
Oh, well, I saw some of the inside, and I'm like, oh shit, they're filming in there. And I saw a lot. It's just like I saw a lot of filming, so I'm like, that intrigued me already.
Right.
It's already
right.
one. I'm like, fuck, that's another thing on the list. I'm like,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
And the beach, getting naked, and I mean that intrigues me. So fuck it, I don't know if they have a Baker Beach out there though, where you can get nude, get naked.
Right.
But,
Right.
They bring up that notion to my girlfriend that we should go to Baker Beach
And get naked. Ooh.
Would you do that?
Well, like just to do it, or you want to get a little freaky?
No, just to do it. Would you ever go to a beach and just get naked? Would you, Karina?
Maybe in another country, but not.
You not here? If Jeremy invited you, like, let's get fucking naked at Baker Beach.
It'd have to be. I don't think
Not
Baker
at
Beach
Baker
is
Beach.
warm. It has
Not a Baker
It
Beach.
has to be like a good.
Okay, what if it's a
temperature.
hot ass day? in Baker
Someone might
Beach?
recognize you.
Ah.
Well, like that's why.
Wear sunglasses.
Well, first of
Where's
all,
that hides everything?
first of all, I'm open to the idea of going to the Korean spa, and I want to take you, and I want to take all of my friends, and just whip out our dicks because who the fuck really cares? So
I don't have a dick.
But yeah.
You pointed at me.
whip out
whatever
whatever
you got.
you got. You know what I'm saying?
But in the spa, Korean spa, just the men though. That are
Yeah, I'm
naked.
gonna be alone.
It's separate. But in the beach, you're actually just with just all kinds. And you're also the thing that scares me is like kids walking around or kids in the distance. And that's the thing.
The thing about a nude beach, I think for me, would be that I would be afraid of getting a public boner.
Damn,
I don't
that's
want a
true.
public boner.
That's probably the number one fear for sure.
So, because I feel like I'm the kind of person who gets boners easily. I don't feel like I have a hard time getting a boner. If I, walk in a particular way, I might get a boner. That's just how my dick works. So I feel like I'd have to get like prior a lead up or some kind of a training or like a video that I would need to watch how to get a public boner or how to practice at home. I would probably like do one day at home all naked, just to prep my body like this is normal, this is okay. Because I don't think my body knows naked is normal because, well, it's never naked unless it's in the shower.
Yeah, whenever I'm naked, either around the house or like in the shower, it's too cold for me, so it curls up. And it doesn't look pleasing, so I'm scared of that.
Yeah, it looks like I have no balls when it gets cold.
It doesn't look like I have a vagina or something. Like like it's
really?
Like it curls up to that point. Like it hides. Like it doesn't.
That's
like
embarrassing.
Vagina.
No, I mean it doesn't look as pleasing. Because whenever I see people like even like in Castro here in SF, there's people just walking around just naked. These guys, but they look every time I've seen the guy's dick, it's always like, a good.
Shrivelly?
No, it has a good
a snail?
girthy kind of dick that's just hanging like an elephant's trunk, and I'm like, damn, like, do they?
How do I get me one of those?
Yeah, how do I get me one of those right there? Do they plump him up a little bit before? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna be
Snatch you up.
They're gonna snatch me up.
Take your pants out, and then they're gonna be like, "Ooh, you have a vagina." I'm actually gonna steer away.
Let me steer away. Yeah. That's what I'm like. I don't know how they do that, and how they have the the freaking balls to just like go out there and just fucking I'm gonna get naked. But then kids can pass by anytime. That's the thing that kind of scares me too.
Baker Beach. I mean, they know what they're getting into, right? If you're taking your kids to a nude beach,
Well, it doesn't say nude beach anywhere, does it? Like it doesn't say. No, right? No, it's just Baker Beach.
So
no one even knows.
So you're concerned mostly for the tourists, if they're
tourists, because
at
they
Baker
won't know.
Beach.
Yeah,
But I
you
think
be a tourist a lot.
what I remember from Baker Beach is you walk, and there is almost a line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a line, but it's like rocks or something. Once you pass
like a
the
little
rocks,
section that you don't pass.
you're getting into naked zone.
like a territory.
So
you have to try really hard to get there.
You have to try hard to get there. Yeah, you gotta walk a ways to get
That
there.
is true. Like,
Yeah.
why is it? And that's at the end of the beach. Why is that? Like, do they just purposely do that?
Probably.
The people, the nude people.
Probably.
Or is there like a sign that says, "Past this point, you get naked"?
You
Like
get
that.
naked.
Yeah, get naked. It's just get naked.
You have to.
Yeah.
The sign says, "Take off your clothes now."
No.
Or, and then the next sign says, "Okay, now bras and panties."
No, bros and panties to keep it a little chill, maybe. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, but you wouldn't do it then? That's your verdict.
No, I said I
You-
would, but I have to
but you-
train for it.
Okay, so
As ridiculous as that sounds.
Mm.
Yeah.
You
I
got
think you could in life. You could do anything if you train for it.
Mm.
That's my motto.
That's your motto for sure. That's you have to train for it. You always been saying that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to. Well, I don't. I always have to be in the right mindset for sure to do that, and maybe just peer pressured. Maybe.
Listen, man. We went into a party off a
Oh,
whim,
yes.
and we decided only underwear.
Mm.
That wasn't a rule. That wasn't a cultural phenomenon. That wasn't like
You want to insert that? Are you gonna put that in there?
we'll put what and where.
That party that you got naked in. You're seeing right now.
You didn't get naked.
Yeah, I didn't get naked. I was wearing underwear, red underwear.
But the funny thing is, you were wearing like the briefs. They're briefs. Mine's are just boxers. That's the other like yours. Yours was worse actually.
Yeah.
But because mine more looked like I was a hillbilly maybe, but yours looked like you were a go-go dancer. Or
What's
some
funny
shit like that.
was that we were in the car, and I think it was your idea.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I was like, I live for these moments,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that you could only do. It's like, I think you should just. So there are some things that you should just do because YOLO.
Yeah,
you know?
something in yeah.
And you're not hurting anybody, and you're just like you get kicked out or whatever. You're just wearing
Mhm.
underwear, whatever.
Mhm.
Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we spent about 30 minutes in that car because I was like, oh, should I do it?
Contemplating,
Should
yeah.
we do it? Should we not do it?
That should be.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm like that should be a tradition now. We just get naked. Like we just get on our boxers, go to a party, and see what happens.
Yeah.
But we were contemplating. Yeah, we didn't like want to go in there for a good minute. Or I don't know why. Well, we get already out of it, the car at one point, and then we went back in there, or no, we just went straight.
It was
out
something like I believe we're in the car and my pants were unbuttoned and like at the top of my knees, and that's how I was contemplating. I was like, shit.
Like fuck.
We were both just like half.
Top of your
Our
knee?
pants were
We're
halfway down.
already.
We're like, should we fucking? We're looking at each other
Wait,
like,
that
should we
looks
do
like
it?
you guys were like mid fucking.
It looked like we were fucking at one point, and there was a cop that passed by because I think there was
we're
like a
just
party.
pulling up our pants as the cops come by.
Yeah,
And
it did seem
actually,
sketch.
it was very sketchy actually because
Not
it
thinking
was
about it.
next to a
Mhm.
middle school, a private middle school, a Catholic middle school.
It could have been sex offenders.
There could have been.
That could happen. Damn.
And then we left the party, and now I remember the cops went to the party and kicked everybody out. You
Or
remember
kick
that?
some people out. Yeah. Oh, they try to stop it, but they kept. Oh no, they did stop it.
Yeah.
It went to a different place. We ended up going to a different place that
Okay.
was still bumping, and they were like, fuck it, let's try it out. We were there for a little bit in that place before we actually entered in there.
Right.
The funny thing is, we were just like, fuck it. We had entered.
We were sober, by the way.
We were
sober.
fully sober. So we were kind of getting those kind of like anxious, kind of like, oh fuck, should we actually do this? And we were trying to find an opening too, like when they were gonna actually open the door.
Yeah.
And someone I think came out, and we just kind of just like acted like we knew someone in that party, and just like walked in there.
Jason.
Jason, where's
We're
Jason
looking
at?
around like,
we're
Jason,
looking.
where you at?
I'll do shit like that. I don't mind doing it. But it's been a while. It was college days too. You think that the college days are behind us now?
Oh my god.
I think they're behind us
What
now.
is the definition?
Look, we're drinking water. For fucking God's sakes.
Water and jelly beans.
You know what I mean? That's all we need. Hey, that's our beer. That's our Corona.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But you're tired, man. Look at you. Look. This is a working man right here, guys.
Armando's been teasing me all day.
Because the thing is, he did like this ugly. It was just like this.
Bro, you've been calling me ugly. You've been calling me fat.
I said 2% bump.
2% buff. You know, because of the shirt, not because
They look
not
really
because
good
you
now.
worked out or anything.
That was just like a very like tired face, like damn, I'm done for the day. And you were also saying like now you know why people drink. You did.
Hello, it's me. I've been wondering what job description could possibly fit me. Comment below. Everything, comment below. Every single idea. We are not fucking around.
3% more, 2%. That'll be my favorite number today. 2% buffer.
2%.
2%.
You're reminding me of work because there's 2% milk. There's a
I was thinking
there's a
that too
whole
for a
milk.
second.
And then there's skim milk. And then we have almond milk. And then we have oat milk. There's so many,
You're a work mode right now.
There's a lot of different types of milk. I'm sorry.
Like, sir, what do you want today? You want you want 2%? Do you want this? Do you want that?
Yeah, breast milk latte.
Imagine you say that to the customer. Oh damn! And they're like, what? Like,
What milk
2%?
brand do you guys carry?
Milk brand? For the 2%, all that stuff. I think we carry Lucerne, which I don't think is the best kind.
Lucerne.
Lucerne, something like that.
Lucerne?
I don't think
Never
it's
heard of that
Lucerne.
ever in my
I
life.
think it's Lucerne.
I thought they would have their own like.
Isn't it
brand.
Lucerne?
I don't know. Whatever it is, like it sounds like a
Lucerne is something else, I think.
Mm.
Right? Hey Google, what's Lucerne?
Don't do that on the podcast.
We did it last time.
Lutheranism is one of the largest branches of Protestantism that identifies with the teachings of
I say Lutheranism.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Do it.
I know. Last time you told me to do it.
You know, talking about work though, I want to get a job where I'm like in a suit. I don't know why.
You
I
wanna get a
want
job?
like an office job. I want like a boring ass office job. I don't know why. I just want to try it out. Cause I think I've had like I don't know. Cause I went from like teaching
Like sales?
maybe I don't know anything that you just got like I gotta wake up and wear maybe the same suit or switch it up every now and then like a little.
You could work
spiffy.
in sales where you just call a bunch of people.
Should I just do that?
You could
And call a bunch of peeps.
if you enjoy that fake people, you know, vibe.
Well, I did like it because I used to work at a sports store and I would have to sell shoes, and I did like actually talking to the people and like, oh, like what do you
Yeah.
want? Like, and then I knew, and if I knew the stuff, then I'll be, oh, I'll get engaged. And I'm like, okay, I got you. I know what will fit you, sir. Okay, and I think I like that a lot more. I don't know. Nowadays, I feel like maybe
Yeah.
just because I've been working with kids more, so I'm like, I kind of want to take a break from that and then move
Yeah.
into a different, little.
You don't enjoy that job at all.
The one right now, I do. It has some moments, but I'm like, man, this ain't for me. I don't know. Maybe
What is it for you exactly?
it's just like, I don't know, or maybe it's just the kids that I have right now that are crazy, but it's not like taking care of someone. You know what I mean? It's like.
So okay,
I'm
let's not forget you
know.
used to teach kids, and then the job
better.
right after that. Oh, that was better
That was better teaching kids, yeah,
because you're not just taking care of them.
Yeah.
You are
telling them stuff, telling them how to do certain things right. And then now it's just opposed to now you just, all right, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. No, you gotta do this. No, stop. You gotta it's like basically bossing them the whole time because I have to make sure and just taking care of them, making sure I'm always like watching them, right?
Are they like allergic to almonds or something?
No, one of them hates nuts. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and then it's just like kids. I'm not sure. Well, they're bratty kids for sure. Not gonna lie, they're some bratty, spoiled kids, and that's how they are. I mean, but you can't change them. And then so it's just like
One of them hates nuts is a really funny response to is anyone allergic to nuts? One of them hates nuts.
hates nuts. Actually, it's fucking nuts. And then learned it multiple times because I'm like, oh, do you want peanut butter? And like I told you I don't like peanut butter. Like,
Oh my, they get pissed off.
they get pissed off. The
wow.
kids, yeah, they have attitude. So I'm like,
You want pepperoni pizza? I had that like 2 weeks ago.
that's how kids. Now I realize at least those, because they're so comfortable. I think because they're in their house, they just go all out. Imagine like, yeah, you're a little kid. You're in your own environment. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's
you know?
one
Mm-hmm.
downside to staying true to yourself 24/7 is if you're an unlikable piece of shit, you probably shouldn't be yourself. Right?
You shouldn't be yourself. Yeah, I don't know. Like I would wish
Around
I could
others.
be. Yeah, but especially with kids, you gotta be like almost. You gotta bring it down to like a different level where like you can't say stuff to them because they're kids, right? So you have to like tone it down, and you gotta be like, you can't do that.
What's interesting to me is that, you know, they're both jobs. Does this one pay better or worse?
Pays better, actually.
This one pays better, but you still prefer the last job?
The last one.
Would you prefer, do you kind of prefer that, do you kind of wish you didn't quit the first one?
I kind of do, but at the same time, it's just like, I did it, I might as well.
Yeah.
It's a different phase now, I guess. But I would probably go back to it, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna take a break from it, if anything, and try something else. Just for the heck of it, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Because I went into the art teaching one just like out of nowhere. I was like, okay, let me try this. Because I was at an art internship and I didn't like that. I didn't like doing like art gallery stuff.
Right.
That was what I was doing in the beginning. So I'm like, let me do some. Let me try this whole shit. And like I liked it. And then you know I was like, okay, let me try something else now. So yeah, I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, I want to try something else. I want to try like some business shit maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
I mean, different jobs require different skills, and different jobs give you different skills. Like I feel like I'm building a certain set of skills that, excuse me, I wouldn't have if I didn't have this job. Maybe for you too. Like you do you feel like you're gaining any sort of skill set when you're babysitting these children?
I don't know. Kind of. Not really. Not too much.
Not really, right?
If anything, I was getting more from the last one. Right. Yeah. But not too much this one. It's kind of that it's like that. It's not moving anywhere. So it's like, it's just like, what? What am I doing? Okay. So yeah.
I mean, it seems like that might be something important to you when pertaining to like your job description, right? Because even though this one was paying higher than the last, you still prefer the last one.
Yeah.
So like
this is about money sometimes. So it's like, let me get a little more money. But then it's like, does it really? Is that nice to get the extra money?
So now you know the two sides of it. A job that doesn't pay as well, but you have certain skill building qualities that you're like, oh, I could, whatever it is, level up or whatever. And
level up.
And here's the other one where like pays more, but like I ain't leveling up. I'm not learning any skills.
Yeah.
And I don't enjoy it. The next job you go into,
money.
You're gonna have to pay attention to that. Like, okay, the money aspect, but like I still kind of need to like it.
Yeah, like that. I gotta kind of need to like. I'm like at that point, like, do I like this? Do I like doing this? I'm like,
like for the sales one, you call a bunch of people. You'll learn is like the social you're gonna be dealing with adults. If you learn to sell a product or whatever, or a survey, anything, then you're gonna get people on board. But most likely you're gonna get a lot of rejection.
Yeah.
But then if you get a lot of rejection, you're gonna build a thick skin. And now you know how to deal with the rejection.
There's qualities right there that I can learn from. Yeah.
Each shop's gonna have their difference from that.
Yeah. So I'm trying to look for a little more. Like, okay, where can I'm trying to get something out of it a little bit, at least a little bit, even if it's not too much. I could try it out. Get on. OnlyFans. Fuck it. Might as well try it out. People have told me to get on it recently. People have told me.
People's more than one person.
How
many people? To get on. 3?
Maybe, yeah.
3 people.
So there's like a crowd that wants to see this. They want to see me on OnlyFans.
They want to see you just by yourself or with your girlfriend?
By myself.
What? I need to hear about this. Are you fucking?
No, it was just an idea. It was a brought up idea, and some people agreed with it. Basically.
What?
Yeah.
All women?
Yeah. I think it was. Maybe there was some guy involved, but it was just so
interesting. And what they want you to put? What are the ideas?
Just to basically show myself, but not show my face. So I don't my face is not out there. And they were like saying, "Oh, don't show your thumbs because they could get your identity through your thumbs. I guess if you post a picture, right, you'll probably get So I don't know if that even works, but they're like, don't show your thumbs and your face. So I have to go maybe like this, be naked and some shit like that. I don't know.
So what essentially you're saying is, I mean, you gotta tell me who these people are afterwards.
So yeah,
that they think they want to see what's under your body, or they think what's under your clothes is, worth being on the sexual marketplace.
I don't know.
That's what they're saying. They're saying they kind of think you might look good naked.
Oh my god, you think so?
Yeah.
I didn't think of it that.
That is
Damn.
what that
Oh,
means.
really, Armando? You didn't think that?
I like you should look the way that bitch.
This thing, if you look naked the way I think you look naked, you should go on OnlyFans.
Basically. I don't know if it was going that route, but maybe.
So those people at some point might have a dream of fucking your statue.
No. Oh my god. Damn no.
Zoom in to his arm right now.
I'm
like, hold
If
up.
you see any goosebumps, measure each goosebump to the other goosebump so that you know the distance. The next time you see him on OnlyFans with goosebumps, look at the goosebump distances. I'm telling you that right now.
You're not looking at shit. You can't.
Look
Nah,
at all the
they
other
like to look at
episodes.
it.
Drawing with K-Rod, she drew us a SpongeBob, but maybe not specifically the character. You better watch the rest to find out. Goddamn.
What do you guys suggest? What do you guys suggest that I say like apply for the next job? See what's out there.
Yeah, comment below.
Comment below.
Not that us saying commenting below ever works, but comment below.
Has it ever worked where we say
don't
like
think it
a
ever works.
topic and then we have said comment below on this topic?
I've been trying to find a way where we can hook them in the beginning of the podcast. Like,
should we just say from the beginning then?
we should say comment below and then like have some kind of hook, line, and sinker. Like, and if you do, Armando will join OnlyFans, something like that. Right.
In the beginning, and then he starts the podcast.
But then you'd have to join OnlyFans if someone did it.
Damn. Yeah, that could be the hook. At least we get that comment. Was it worth the comment? Is it worth the comments that I go to OnlyFans?
We'll see. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
Sticking
I
around.
haven't showed you my drawing.
Oh, wait.
I was going to transition to that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay,
You sound like you're saying bye.
For a second, I'm like...
Right?
For a second. Yeah.
Do you want to...
Alright, how did... She drew us as these
Should I
SpongeBob
pass them over
characters.
and
K-Rod,
show them
let's
to
see.
the camera? So
Shit. Who's going to be first?
this is Jeremy.
Okay, can we show the camera? Oh my lordy!
Do you think this one can get it?
That's a pretty good drawing. Yo.
Okay, so I am SpongeBob.
Yo, why does SpongeBob has dark... I think it's just the outline, but he looks like he has
that.
dark ass lips, but I like it. And I like the bucket hat. That's for sure, Jeremy. What does it say on his shirt?
J-Fab.
Oh,
J-Fab.
damn. Okay, look at you.
Carby Sunday,
I like
Carby
it.
Carby Monday,
Now I'm expecting a lot from
Carby
from
Tuesday,
mine.
Carby Carby
Why did
Wednesday,
he hell this
Carby
shit?
Thursday.
Which one did you
Oh, no.
Hey, Karina, don't not make me.
I think it's fun.
Which one did you do first?
Yours.
Wow, you see, he's always the first ones always come out the best. And the
Carby
second
You
ones
think
are-
so?
Carbs
happened?
anyway.
My very, very first one was bad.
I like my pasta al dente. Sing the best
Let's
pick
see.
line.
Let's see this. Nah, I trust it.
First the word, second the best, right?
Right, this
Let's
is
see.
Armando.
Oh my god. Oh my, that's hilarious.
Oh, he looked Mexican.
Do you see the Doritos tattoo on his arm?
It's a Doritos tattoo.
That's
Are you really gonna get a
hilarious.
Doritos tattoo?
Then I might have to get one maybe.
In LA.
That may be the
You'll
tattoo,
get
the
it.
whole thing basically.
Here it is. I don't think he showed it to the camera.
Check it out. Let's check it
That's
out.
hilarious.
Let me look
The
at it.
hair though.
You got everything. You got the little goatee, the little mustache, the glasses, the pants. Does he have squiggly pants like that, or no? You were giving the retro look for.
I was giving you a retro look.
Okay, I
yeah.
see it. Damn. Okay. I
So
look
you got
for sure
his
hipster as
nipples
fuck.
just like, just poking out.
Poking out a little
Sharp, just triangles.
bit. Damn, I like this. Nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful work, Akira. Thank you.
All right, that was a lovely ending to episode 35. Any last words from you two?
Episode 35. Stay safe out there. A lot of shit's been happening. Oh fuck! I went to a protest. I freaking forgot to say this shit. I went to a protest. I was so fucking high at the protest.